Yeah, pasta salad is one of my favorite things to eat and to make. In fact, it's the thing that I get asked to bring to gatherings probably most. And I did a video a couple years back showing how to make this salad, basically a few differences in this one. But the one thing I really left out was making the dressing, because there's a shortcut and I used that in that video. And I'll put a link to that video so that if you want to use the shortcut for the dressing, you can go ahead. Tastes great, but in this one, we're actually going to make the dressing because that's what makes this Rye's famous pasta salad. I mean, it is world famous. That's been documented. I'll show you. What is the most famous pasta salad in the world?
The most famous pasta salad in the world is Rye's pasta salad.
I mean, there you go. If the phone is saying that, if the internet is saying that, it's documented. So I'm going to show you how to make my famous pasta salad now. And we're going to start with the dressing. As I said, the shortcut uses something from the Marinated Artichoke Hearts that comes out of the jar that they're marinated in. This one we're doing from scratch here. And you could put it in a blender, a food processor, anything like that, but honestly, just putting it in a jar and shaking it works really well. That's how I usually do it. We're going to start with a 1/4 cup of red wine vinegar. To this, I'm going to add 1/2 cup of olive oil. I'm using an extra virgin olive oil. I'm going to crush 2 cloves of garlic in here. Get all those good bits in there. Next up, 1/2 teaspoon of a coarsely ground black pepper, 1 teaspoon of dried oregano, 2 teaspoons of dried basil, about a teaspoon of mustard. I'm using just a spicy brown mustard. Just choose your favorite mustard. And a couple shots of Tabasco sauce. If you don't want any heat in this at all, just leave this out, but it isn't really that hot. It's just good flavor. Just gonna put a lid on my jar here and shake. That's all there is to it. It's a terrific dressing, and if you like more dressing on your pasta salad where it's a lot more coated, just double this recipe. I like it to just be about this much because there's still going to be some of the oils and everything from the marinated artichoke hearts on there. So this is good in my book. Now let's get the rest of our ingredients for the pasta salad ready. So I have a few solid ingredients here that we need to sort of process and break down a little bit. The first is provolone cheese. I've got a pound of provolone cheese here, and any of these amounts you can play with. You can add more cheese, more meat, less meat, any ingredients you want. These are just my ingredients for my famous pasta salad. So I'm just gonna take these and I'm gonna break this provolone down into, I don't know, inch, 1/2 inch cubes. It's really whatever size you want. And if some seem a little big, just go ahead and break those down some more. Gotta have a little taste here. I just love good provolone cheese. If you want to, you can vary the sizes, make them bigger, smaller, some big, some small, any way you want. This is not an exact science like baking. This is summer pasta salad. It should taste good and you should have a good time making it. Don't stress about stuff like this if you're making food for people. Enjoy it. Try it out, practice, see if it's got the flavors and everything you want, but when you're making it, have a good time. I mean, all the great food in the world isn't going to matter much if you don't enjoy making it. And I've always found when I enjoy making something, I think it turns out better. And I think people enjoy it more because what you're experiencing, especially if they're watching you make it, if you're out at the grill or you're putting something together in the kitchen and people see you with that, I don't know, just joy as you're making food, it's infectious. In the good way, not the bad sort of infection. Next up is about 18 ounces of dry salami. This is just a whole piece here. I'm going to break this down into those same bite-sized pieces. If you don't like salami, you could use chicken. You can use anything that will just add some protein to this if you're going for sort of a protein-based pasta salad. So I just want to break this down in half first and break each of those. It's really just getting it to workable sizes here. And then all I do is usually I'll break these down into halves, split those into a few pieces, and cut that. Some of them are bigger, some of them are smaller. You can break them down even further if you want smaller pieces, just like that. Again, I usually break it down into several longer pieces, then slice. And just keep working your way through it here. I tasted the provolone, let's see. I am a salami and cheese fanatic. I think that's why I love this salad so much with that salami and provolone. It's perfect to me. I've made this salad before where I really up the amount of provolone and salami, so it's almost like just a protein and cheese salad. I think I've done it before where I've had like 3 pounds of salami, 2 pounds of provolone, maybe a pound of pasta. So this is definitely one of those recipes you can play around with the amounts. Final thing we need to process, red onion. And this is really basic. This is a half a red onion and we're gonna chop it down into about bite-sized pieces. Anything's too big, just chop it up. Just look for those extra big pieces. Or if you like big pieces of onion, you're good to go. All right, let's get everybody together and get this pasta party started. So here we go, everything's going together, and the base of our pasta salad is 24 ounces of corkscrew pasta. I like to get the multicolored one, so you have like some different, light color, green, red. Looks nice, but if you can't get that, the regular corkscrew is great. You could use penne. You can use anything. Remember, there's a no stress way to make Rye's famous pasta salad. Put your own ingredients in. To this, I'm adding 6 ounces of pitted whole black olives, 12 ounces of whole pepperoncinis with the stems removed. I leave them whole because some people don't like pepperoncinis. Some people really love them. If they're whole, they can avoid them as they're serving themselves from the pasta salad bowl. 2 cups of grape tomatoes, 4 ounces of Parmesan cheese. You can use shaved, you could use shredded, grated. I'm using shaved today. We're gonna add our half of red onion that we chopped, our 18 ounces of salami, our pound of provolone, and also this is why you use the big bowl, and 24 ounces of marinated artichoke hearts. These have been cut down already before they were packaged in the jar. These are quartered or halved. And I just want to mix everything together before we put the dressing on. Even though this is a big bowl, I'm going to go slow because I don't want anybody to escape. We want the juices from those marinated artichoke hearts to make its way all the way through this salad. And see, I got some salami there that's stuck together. Just reach in, break it apart. This is looking great. All right, let's get our dressing on here. And mix again. Get all those flavors distributed. I am happy with that. Let's plate some up and have a taste. There is nothing that I am more happy to finish making so I can start eating it than this pasta salad. Not brisket, not ribs, not tri-tip, nothing. I just love this. I've been making this for 40 years now. I know, that's a long time, but that's how good it is. And really, it is just perfect for summer. It's perfect for fall, winter, and spring too, but for summer, to me, this is a great dish to have at a picnic, at a barbecue, a gathering of people. It's just one of those things that's great to share. Now let's dig in and try a little bit of everything. Get some pasta in here because it is pasta salad. Get some provolone. I'm even going to get a little piece of salami here to start with. You know, it works fine using the shortcut, and that shortcut is nothing more than reserving some of the marinade that's in the jar with those marinated artichoke hearts. That is a great dressing for this, but making that dressing from scratch, I think it's better. We don't want the olives and tomatoes to feel left out. And can't forget Mr. Pepperoncini. This really is my favorite thing to make. It's world famous.